They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. On second down, Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 74 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly 8-zip.
Niners 8, Steelers nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their own 23. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Roethlisberger will throw. And his throw is incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Pittsburgh.
He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, 55 yards. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is...
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A throw over the middle taken in. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
To Deebo Samuel.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. There he goes, right side. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 50.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. The big man, Tyson Alualu, there to make the tackle.
Carrier brought down at the 35-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Tackle made.
It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete.
Garoppolo
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Mostert. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
That's the end of the first.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. In second.
Running the counter with Mostert.
Raheem Mostert. The ball.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They'll run with Coleman on first down and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22, Garoppolo is going to find his running back. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
The ball carrier.
He came right off the bench. That's his first carry of the game, and he left an indelible mark on the game.
Did not just bring fresh legs off the bench. He brought a fierce mind as well. He had a lot to prove, didn't he? He thinks he's as good as the guy who's the starter. Wanted to prove it, and boy, did he on that play.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now Roethlisberger on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Mostert. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. From the 30 on second down, Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
Deontay Johnson. 70 yards, and the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Steelers nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Returning it, Johnson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll look to throw right away. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, 44.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. First carry for James Conner. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 7-7.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be sterner with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
At the 46-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On the defensive end, Cameron Sutton with the tackle. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. 20, 10, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught off the deflection.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. Options galore here, second and a few inches. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And now it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
When you struggle on the offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
The 47-yard line.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That's good.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Complete to Juju.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
The 35-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Through an opening, and there he goes.
They are not ready
and
for
he
us.
brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 92. 98 to Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right, and this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Snickers, got to spin. 98 to Mike. No chance. Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick 6. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Watch your slap, watch your slap, watch your slap.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 56 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Connor going to try and run it. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
On the play. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Ready?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Here we go.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
intercepted.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Johnson.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Ben to throw again. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But
and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Roethlisberger. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
He's out of bounds.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster as the first half is winding down as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2.
Conversion.
Roethlisberger will throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
8. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.